Yeah,
Yep.
I was at the IMC, the International Maxwell Conference. It was pretty cool, and I've taken up a new habit, Stu.
What's that?
Just introduced. I'm drinking tea made out of Argentinian grass clippings. This is at least that's what it tastes like.
Huh.
They have this thing called yerba mate. It's real popular down in South America. It's a tea that's got some caffeine and stuff in it. There's this whole social ritual and stuff built into it, and it's a little bit less caffeine than coffee unless you drink it wrong, and otherwise it'll zap you. Um, and it tastes like I'm sucking out of the grass clippings. So there
Eeh.
you go. But it's quite
Yeah.
popular down there.
Well, I'm back on my decaf kick
Oh, you are.
and
I didn't know
drink.
you came off.
Well, I did when my dad went in the hospital. I needed some caffeine during those long days.
Yeah,
Um, that took me about a month to kind of wean myself off, but I'm back on it.
the struggle
No
is
no no
real.
more no more caffeine except for my decaf unsweet tea.
Well, it's decaf. That means there's no calf. So
Yeah,
there you go.
but I evidently there's a some caffeine in decaf.
Oh, just like there's some alcohol in non-alcoholic beer. If
I
you drink
guess.
enough,
Yeah.
if you can drink enough of it
Yeah.
between trips to the bathroom, you can catch a buzz if you can drink it fast enough.
Yeah.
So
I'm just
just saying.
trying to get my body, I guess, used to not needing as much caffeine, if that
Yeah,
makes sense.
absolutely makes sense.
So,
So,
yeah, I know usually after you make a trip like what you just did, I always like to hear what you learned and how'd you do and, um, any particular thing work for you when you were presenting or had a booth. These are common business applications that occur, throughout whatever business you're in. Um, and how did it go?
so interestingly enough, we had our best conference as far as sales by a bunch, by I'd say 20-25%. And we did a few things differently this time, which I think translate over into selling online, all that good stuff. Here's here's one thing we did that I'll show you a picture of that was so ghetto, and it came to me, and I'm like, holy crap, why have we never done this before? I went down at 5 o'clock in the morning and I made this sign. Hopefully you can see it. And I put this sign up in on our table, and it said, last day, claim your Maxwell special offer now. And you could see I had it on a table that was facing down one way down the hallway, and then I had another sign facing the other way that was equally as professional. Last day,
Just
claim your special
whiteboard.
offer
Damn.
now. Yeah, well, it's not even a whiteboard, it's a flip chart. And so you can kind
Wow.
of see how we had it positioned. Now, this one was high tech because you can't really see. I should have taken a video of it, but we had these blinking Christmas lights around it. Dude, we had more people coming up, and people have been walking by the whole week. And then they stop and they're like, what's the special? I mean, putting just a basic hook with a deadline thing out there like that, I think we had our biggest day was the first day and our second biggest day was the last day, I believe. And even to the point where at the end of the last day, when we're trying to pack up, people are like, hey, I never made it by here to find out what you guys do, and I'd love, I'm like, oh my god. um but it was really interesting, that right there. So again, you think, oh, it's only on print. Well, that was print, wasn't it? But it's only like on the web or other stuff like that, man. A deadline and a hook out in front of people, simple, curiosity inducing, very interesting result.
Huh.
Another thing of I spoke, our company was invited to speak, and I spoke, and only had 30 minutes to speak, and I was given permission to pitch, but it's like, I've done pitches that were a half an hour.
Right. Right.
And so a 30-minute talk, you're only going to get like a 5-minute pitch. And so again, just keeping it simple, not trying to tell everybody they're going to get, but telling them the stuff that's relevant to them in the situation. And then just saying, and by the way, we got a ton of other stuff that I don't have time to tell you about here. But the bottom line is if in this case, I was talking about offers and setting up an offer, and I was telling them about the training that we had and the tools, and then I demoed a tool, not all 70 freaking genies, okay, 75, however many. It was, here's a genie that solves this. We got a lot more. And then it was kind of a two-part close because I pitched them and said, scan the QR code. We got an offer for today. We'll be here all week, but I have a special offer today just for, they call it Think Tank Day. So
Nice.
building in incremental deadlines as well, not giving people all week. Say, hey, we'll be here all week, but this offer I'm talking about today is only good for today. It goes away at midnight. And then it
Smart.
did. I think it went away at midnight Hawaii time. Susan had it to automatically do it. But so that was, and these are things that we know,
Yes.
but knowing it and implementing them consistently. Then we also made a lot of sales with eliminating BS. I think sometimes, and I'm guilty of this, sometimes we get in our own way of like want to sneak up on pitching somebody or sneak up on the sale. Hey, I'll tell you about this, but I want to tell you all this other stuff first. I want to teach you all this other stuff. But there were times, and our most successful presentation, other than the main presentation, was when I stood in front of a group of prospects and I asked them, what's your biggest problem with planning, preparing, presenting, and promoting presentations? I'm not going to, okay, what's the biggest problem? And, they're, I got to get all my slides together, and I got to do all the promo, and I got to write all the emails, and I got to write all the ads, and I got to do the follow-up emails, and I got to create the materials. And that's like, how many of you actually get all that done? And they're like, we can't because we don't have enough time. Great. Well, if I could show you a tool that would plan, prepare, present, and promote, including your slides, in less than 15 minutes, would you be interested? And they're like, you can't do it. BS. It sucks. They're not throwing stuff. Those people are polite. Those people are polite. But it was like that was the whole presentation. It was just like, hey, what does it take? What are you struggling with? Are you able to do that? You need to do this, but you don't have time. Let me show you a tool. And then I spent 15 minutes pitching. And it was interesting to see the people's eyes, where you could see when they got it. And then the way that we do stuff there is we have these cards with QR codes on them.
Nice.
And it's like, here, scan it, sign up. I mean, we don't have forms or anything. You don't come up to the booth and we take your card and stuff. I mean, some of the older folks are like, hey, here's my card. And I'm like, sure, I'll fill it out on my computer. But you could see when it popped in their mind. I don't know how to describe it other than that. That's like, they got it and they're like, hell yeah, I got to get this. And so that was, it was interesting to watch. It was the good feedback. So it's always good to like see the customers, something you can't really do But it is interesting. You can do that with Hotjar on your website. I mean, you can see what people are doing when they make the decision to buy. So those were, getting to the demonstration quicker, getting to the point quicker. I've always have a tendency to try and I want to explain all this to you before I ask you to buy, but I
Hmm.
need to focus on what do I need to offer you and show you in order for you to buy. Not that I'm comfortable asking you to buy, but that giving you what you need to make the buying decision. So that
No, I
was
like that.
good. Yeah,
I like that. You know what I'm seeing, Jim, is everything you coach all wrapped up in what you just said in the last 10 minutes, right? Hook, story, offer. But you may realize that you may not need a long story
right.
and you go more hook offer, right? You go old school with a bulletin board. You go new school with a card with a QR code,
Yeah,
right? You have an offer that has a deadline, right? Sign up now. And
right.
you had an audience that was definitely a warm audience. You weren't cold calling anybody.
Yeah.
So you
Well, a lot
knew
of people
how
there,
you knew.
a lot of people the first day knew who we were, but the next 3 days, a lot of them didn't know who we were.
Hmm,
So it was interesting. It was a mix of hot, warm, and cold.
okay.
So,
Well,
and
look, it
that
sounds
makes it
like
harder
yeah,
in some respects.
sounds like you utilized all the basics there, but you also evolved with technology to make it easier for the folks.
Yeah. But I,
And you used. I'm sorry to interrupt you again. You
no,
used
you're
a
good.
word that goes really well with what I do, and that is you know what to do. You just now have to be consistent with it
In doing it.
in
Yeah.
doing it.
And that's sometimes harder, easier said than done.
Yeah.
That's some good grass clippings there, boy. Um, Actually, it's interesting. It's growing on me. So that was really good, and we need to be reminded. It's also good to put yourself in a situation where you can get customers just coming at you hard with questions and objections and other stuff, and it was forcing me to be able to explain faster because people are walking by. You basically have 30 seconds, like, what do you guys do? And you want to get into this whole consultative thing, but you can see from their eyes that they're like, you got to tell them what you do in a sentence.
Oh yeah.
And so I started experimenting with stuff, so a lot of
Nice.
it doesn't work, but some of it, I mean, what the heck, they're going to go by one way or another. But it's like,
Yeah.
meet your marketing and sales content writing assistant. Everything you need done, this will do for you better than you could do it yourself faster. Now they're like, okay, that's interesting. And then it's like, hey, we enable you to fire your copywriter, fire your blog creator, fire your social media manager, and just make it easy for you to just create what you need at the push of a button. Oh,
Yeah,
that's it,
that's really good. Once again, you brought out the elevator speech and you defined a problem
right.
by asking your audience, "Well, here's the problem." You got your 4 P's there, and had a solution for them. Once
Right.
again, that's Jim Edwards 101.
Yeah. Yeah, it was really good. Could it have been one day shorter? Yes. But all that growth comes on that last day, because the last day is the one where we were like, hey, we ought to put up a sign that says this is the last day you can claim the special offer.
Smart.
And I think another thing, especially when you have a business set up like we have, where people pay us recurring, it's also important to service the people that are already paying you money. A lot of times you see businesses, they're only focused on that front end customer acquisition, and they pretty much leave the existing customers feeling like redheaded stepchildren.
Mm-hmm.
And so we did a lot of servicing existing people, answering questions, helping them do stuff, reselling them on why they should renew. Um, and I think that's an important business lesson, because it's a lot easier to get somebody to renew than it is to sell them the first time. But you still have to put some effort into getting them to renew if you want them to. If you don't want them to, then don't worry about it.
Nice.
So, yeah. So the big theme this month is offers, Stu.
Yep.
And in today's Genie hacking at 11 o'clock, we're going to be continuing with some stuff that we did yesterday in the masterclass. And then we did the sprint with the new offer profile wizard and the offer junior CTA profile wizard. So we're going to be doing some additional stuff with that and dialing that in. So what do you want to what do you want to talk about today, Stu? Ask me.
Is there a genie you want to show off? Because I think we should always show off a genie.
Okay. Yes, we should. And actually, I'll show you the one that we debuted yesterday that everybody was going nuts over. And we actually have a bunch of new offer stuff. Let me just go.
Okay, I got to check those out.
Yeah, you do. All right, here we go. I'm going to share my screen. And then this is pretty cool. Have you seen this? Were you on the masterclass yesterday?
I was not.
You were doing important Stu Smith stuff.
Actually, guess what I'm doing, Jim?
What are you doing, Stu?
I am doing something you've been asking me to do for years.
A real-time stretching with Stu workout video?
I am.
Holy.
I am. I'm doing this 55 and older workout program.
Yeah.
And I'm redoing all the pictures that I've had in, all these books, basically the same pictures.
Yeah.
And rechanging the exercises and adding stability and flexibility, all this stuff. And I'm making a video first, and then I'm pulling out the pictures for the new book.
Nice work.
From the video. So, yeah.
That's amazing. That's really smart, too.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, and it'll look like you now instead of like 35, 40-year-old Stu from 15 years ago with those pictures. Anyway, you'll notice on the dashboard we have a new category here, Stu.
What's that? Offers?
Oh, yeah, offer. Not otter, but offer. And we click on offer. We've got some new things in here. The offer profile full stack, the offer junior CTA, and then the offer brainstorm genie. Now this, dude, this is cooking with gas. Now I don't care if you think cooking with gas is bad for the environment. It's good for your tummy. So check this out. The offer brainstorm genie. Dude, this thing will help you to generate calls to action offers as well as full offer stacks based on everything from your background and make suggestions based on your background. What kind of stuff should you offer? All the way to, if you give it 3 words, it'll give you an entire offer stack. It's amazing. So let me show you what I'm talking about. So look here, Navy SEAL background fitness. So here, this is all Stu stuff, okay? U.S. Naval Academy graduate, former U.S. Navy SEAL, certified strength conditioning coach, interested in helping young people achieve their levels of military fitness. I don't even know what the hell that says. Helping tactical athletes over 40 to recover strength and mobility, and 40 books, blah, 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 blah. So now, this would be, hey, here's my background. Make some suggestions on some stuff that I could do. And so we just click build, and it's got a bunch of different stuff it'll do. So this one right here, it's literally, it will brainstorm an entire offer stack for you.
That's cool. Hey, put the words mobility and flexibility in there and see what happens.
Well, in just a minute, hang on. So,
while you're at it,
while you're doing it, and then I want to show you here the offer. This is the thing we want to fill out, is the offer profile full stack. Okay. And so I'm using all kinds of examples for you. I'm not going to fill the thing out, but anyway, this is all the goodies that you want to fill out. Well, look at this, part 1. So Title of main solution, Tactical Fitness Mastery, online course. Big promise, transform your body and mind, unlock military grade fitness, strength, and recovery at any age, no gym required. That's pretty good. Develop elite strength and conditioning tailored for tactical athletes, enhance mobility and recovery strategies specifically for athletes over 40, achieve a disciplined mindset that drives results in fitness and life, achieve peak physical performance regardless of age without struggling with outdated training methods that lead to injury and burnout. Now, come on. That's pretty good copy right there. Now, here's
really
your
good.
potential offer stack. Elite strength training program for tactical athletes. What is it? Training program. What it does. Learn specialized strength routines to build combat ready power, Stu. Maximize physical capabilities in minimal time. Transform your body into a high performing machine that withstands any challenge. That's good stuff. So, and
that is much better than I could do.
And you can use that to build out your offer stack. Now, the cool thing is that to create that training, you could go use the lesson plan module and module Genie, and then you could use the presentation creator Genie and bust that out. But look at this: mobility mastery for optimal recovery, mindset of a warrior, nutrition for tactical performance, live Q&A with a former Navy SEAL, exclusive community access, bonus ebook, tactical fitness for age 40 plus, 30-day tactical fitness challenge. Here's all the stuff, but up, total value, $1,577. So again, would you have to do all these? No, but I mean, this is pretty cool brainstorming exercise for some cool stuff, right?
Boy, no kidding.
So now we're not going to worry about this second one because I'll show you that in a sec. But now, what if we wanted to brainstorm some more stuff? What if you wanted to brainstorm some services or even some e-commerce products, you know, just physical products that you could offer? Yeah. So some other stuff: ultimate tactical fitness masterclass, recovery strategies for athletes over 40, strength and mobility blueprint, personalized fitness assessment training plan. All right, so let's look at some service stuff. So fitness assessment plan, mobility and recovery coaching, nutrition guidance, intense team training workshops. This is all stuff you're already doing. I mean, Heroes of Tomorrow is basically show up and work out. This is this is describing your thing you're already doing that I'm in. Virtual military fitness boot camp, author insight program. So some physical stuff, tactical fitness gear package, resistance band, high quality jump rope, tactical backpack, and foam roller for recovery. We didn't mention foam roller anywhere in here, dude.
No.
But we've talked about this in the past. You know, your
that'd be
quick start thing.
That's a quick one for.
Ooh, you got merch, apparel line, fitness journal, mobility kit, tactical challenge coins. That's actually kind of cool. If somebody stays with you for a year, they get a cool coin.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of neat. And then this is something interesting down here. One of the things that people are worried about is like, hey, I've got this thing. I don't want to have a whole bunch of bonuses. I don't want to, it's just, I got this one thing, dude. Okay.
Right.
I'm just, for whatever reason, they don't want to add bonuses. They don't feel like they can add bonuses or anything like that. So what we've talked about this in the past, you can still get that same feeling of an offer stack with a benefit
I love the benefit stack. Genius.
And so look at this: tactical fitness mastery program. Unlock your full potential and elevate your fitness with a comprehensive program designed for young aspiring military athletes. Focuses on building strength, endurance, and resilience while incorporating military grade training techniques to ensure maximum effectiveness. Achieve peak physical fitness tailored to military standards. Build mental toughness and discipline through proven strategies. Enhance overall agility and speed, essential for tactical roles. Access a supportive community of like-minded individuals on the journey to excellence. So now it has that feeling of you're going to get this and this and this and this, but it's just describing the thing. But look at this: elite recovery and mobility blueprint, designed specifically for tactical athletes over 40, focuses on recovery, strength, and mobility, tailored for the aging athlete's needs. Learn how to optimize your body's recovery processes to maintain peak performance. Dude, that's like describing the thing you're talking about that you're making.
Yeah.
Discover advanced recovery techniques, prevent injuries, and enhance longevity. Learn to balance strength training and flexibility for optimal performance. Develop mobility routines to keep you agile and ready for action. Get strategies to maintain peak fitness levels at your age. Dude, if you're not asking me to download this right now,
I didn't want to interrupt you, but yes, that's absolutely what I was going to ask you to do.
but that's good stuff right there, right? And again,
Excellent.
here's all the goodies. And you notice how we got this amazing formatting in here now.
Love it.
So all the goodies are in there. Now, you asked me to, so I'll hang on to that for you. But now you asked me to come up here, and now he's like, okay, you got my attention. What are we doing here? So let's do this for real, just for grins, for the thing that you're talking about doing. Okay. All right. And then certified strength, interested in helping. I'm going to put this up here. So now we're getting serious. Now we're trying to do this for real. So what would you want to say here after this stuff? Interested in helping what? Let's tailor this for the thing you're working on.
My flexibility, mobility.
Okay, so
training?
Interested in, yeah, that's the thing.
Helping
athletes, tactical athletes over 50.
I'm not even differentiating, because I'm now using it as a tool for younger athletes to get better at swimming and treading and streamlining. And
okay, so helping tactical athletes do what?
Improve mobility in the shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. That will help them with running, rucking, swimming, treading, and overall recovery.
Okay. Is that good, you think?
That is good.
Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. And I'm going to actually save this.
What I like about this is I put my normal boring stuff in there, and it spits out something so much better.
All right, so now we're going to have it. We'll do the full stack, and then let's come down here and have it do the benefit stack too. Because again, that's now it's writing some serious stuff. So tactical mobility mastery, comprehensive coaching program. Unlock peak performance, transform your tactical mobility and speed recovery in just 30 minutes a day. Come on. I just stop right there. Stop right there.
I'm done.
But how long do you have them do it? Is it 30 minutes a day?
It's going to be about 30 minutes, maybe 25.
Oh my God, dude. Improve mobility in key areas like shoulders, hips, knees, and ankles. Enhance performance in running, rucking, swimming, and treading water. Speed up recovery time and prevent injuries. Now, you notice the more we gave it, the more it sticks to it. So when it was just kind of general, it's given us all over the place. But now we're getting into specific stuff. It starts really narrowing in on what we want. Optimize their tactical performance and recovery without struggling with mobility issues and injuries. So tactical mobility blueprint, detailed mobility training guide, streamline your mobility training for better athletic efficiency, enhance performance, 30-minute tactical mobility routine. Real-time video with Stu Smith. Come on, man. Come on. I even programmed the AI to do the damn thing I've been asking for a decade for. Over a decade, I've been asking for this, man. I started working out with you, I think, in 2012. 2012, 2013. It's like 2012, 2013, somewhere in there.
That's right.
It's been over a decade, dude. Finally. Hey, Dad, can we get a Nintendo? Hey, kids, I finally got you a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. Wow, thanks, Pop. Strength and conditioning secrets for tactical athletes, recovery protocols, bonus, one-on-one personal strategy session. That's good stuff. Now let's see what it does down here. Tactical mobility mastery, unlock the secrets to enhance, blah, blah, blah. Unique offering leverages years of military and coaching experience, enhance your mobility and boost your operational readiness, enhance performance, injury prevention, recovery optimization, expert guidance, proven techniques. Dude,
That's what I need.
you know what this is awesome for too, dude? That is an
Man,
amazing description for a book or a report or a an opt-in page or anything like that.
yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, when you had that benefit stack going up there, I said, I bet these are going to be some awesome bullets.
Yeah, that's crushing it. So
Yeah.
let's save this one too for
Product
Stu.
description bullets right there.
Absolutely. Um, SEAL inspired mobility course. Total tactical performance system. Ooh, I like that. Elite mobility solutions for tactical athletes. I like that name too. Uh, anyway, so that's kind of neat. We got that going for us.
So cool.
And then the cool thing is that as you're building, we got, not going to get too much into this right now, but the offer profile full and the offer junior, couple things that these do. I'll load one here. This is the full profile. I'll load an example that we did from yesterday. And so we created this with, or this was an offer junior, my bad. Let me load a full one. Full stack. Okay. So now we created this, filled in all the goodies, and brainstormed this entire thing. Now you're like, well, it's brainstorm. How are you going to make it? Well, duh. You brainstorm the thing, come up with a cool offer, and then you make it. That's kind of,
That's how it
marketing
works.
101. Okay. So it created this whole thing, right? So you could do this with the brainstorming wizard or not, or the brainstorming genie, but check this out now. So I got my whole offer stack. But here, once you think you've got your offer done, now we got all these cool enhancements. So you came up with these cool, ebook writing masterclass, AI book writing tools, fast track strategies to finish your book. Well, let's have the genie analyze those titles and maybe make some suggestions to make them cooler. So, ebook writing masterclass, some other titles, rapid ebook success, write like a pro, conquer your writing fears, AI book, so it's got titles, subtitle suggestions, fast track, finish your ebook in a week, proven strategies for fast track success. I actually like that better. So now also it'll make suggestions on descriptions. So to help you write copy based on that. All right. So the ebook writing masterclass, unlock secrets of best-selling authors in ebook writing masterclass. In just a few video lessons, you'll master powerful techniques to streamline your writing process and transform your ideas into a polished book. Say goodbye to writer's block and hello to your future as a confident best-selling author. Don't wait. Your best-selling book is just a class away. Come on.
Oof.
That's good stuff. So it's like, oh, well, where would you use that? I don't know, Stu. Where could you use that? You could use that as an ad. You could use it as a post. You could use that as a call to action at the end of a blog post. There's all kinds of places you could do it. You could also throw that into your sales letter where you're describing the thing. So it does that with all those. Those are pretty good, man. Even if you dread writing, hate writing, if you hate writing, if you suck at writing. Okay, so this one's kind of cool. The highlight value. Watch this. So this is where it really focuses in on what this means to them. So ebook writing masterclass, think of this as your personal writing boot camp, where instead of spending months trying to figure it out on your own, you get fast track skills to draft your ebook. It's like going from a clumsy bicycle rider to a pro cyclist, all in a matter of hours. And then the last one is, you'll notice on these stacks, we have basically feature, benefit, meaning. Okay. Well, maybe you want to rewrite those. So, ebook writing masterclass, feature, discover step-by-step techniques for writing your ebook efficiently. Benefit, master the art of quickly crafting compelling content. meaning unleash your creativity and finally share your unique voice with the world. So this will then so once you get it done, then it helps you to dial it in even better. So you could say, you know what, I love this description here. So I could just copy that, come back up here, this first one, all right, and there you go. So my point is, did that rewrite? Let me check something real quick. Let me look at something real quick. Is that the first one? Okay. Yeah, it did. I was like, that looks similar. Anyway, sorry, brain fart. Um, but the cool thing with this is that you can also watch this. Let's say you need to, and again, an offer can be an offer of, hey, buy this, here's a stack, but an offer, hook story offer, a lot of times the offer is asking them to take the next step in the process with some sort of a call to action. So when we're using calls to action inside of the software, what we can do, show an example. All right. So I have an article I want people to go check out. Title of the article is How to Become an Amazing Leader. It's a 5-minute read. People can start getting immediate results same day. All right. So now we click build and we come down here to this. Now, interestingly enough, let's say you had an article that was amazingly popular. Well, you could put in the info about the article and then it will help you to generate a whole bunch of offer stack stuff based on the topic of the article so that you could be like, oh, damn, okay. But in this case, we just want to create an offer junior. And I'll explain why that's important. So now we got all this stuff about, the title of it. That's the title of the article. It's an article. The big promise is unlock your leadership potential, benefits, result, all that good stuff. And it's free. So you can do this for free post stuff, paid stuff. So now we do an offer junior, and I'll load an example of that. Here's an example I did yesterday, biggest offer mistake article. Okay, so it gets all the information about that, and now it helps you create these calls to action that you could use at the end of an article, at the end of a video, social media. Unlock your offer potential. Click now to discover how to avoid the mistakes that are costing you sales. Don't miss this game-changing insight. So we got direct calls to action, learn more, and calls to action based on the fact that it's an article as opposed to other stuff. Now, why is this important? Well, watch this. So let's say that I want to make a blog post about articles. So I'm going to go to content creation and I'm going to use the blog post Super Genie. So I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to click on new project. Now you see some buttons here you haven't seen before. So typically we're going to load an avatar, right? So we're going to load an avatar. We'll do like copywriting. So we'll load this one. All right. So now it fills in on, this is our audience. Now we're going to load a profile. There's my relevant credentials it just filled in. Then we're going to load an offer, and we're going to load the offer that we just did, the big offer mistake. We're going to load that, and it fills in all the stuff about the article that I want to promote. So now I've loaded my avatar, I loaded the information about me, I've loaded my offer all in about 10 seconds. All I got to do is just choose the length. I want to choose the post category. I can tell it the topic. All right. Everything else is filled out already and it's all consistent with my stuff. I can choose the writing style, I can choose the tone, perspective, discommunication style, boom, and then I write this. So this is the direction that we're going in. So now let's say I really want to, I got that core piece of content that I want to promote, or that one thing I really want to promote this week. Well, instead of having to retype it in there every time or having to create a new avatar with it at the bottom, now I just load the avatar, I load the offer, and fill in a couple things, and everything's consistent. So here's my podcast, right? And then, or not my podcast, my other thing. And then I can have it generate my calls to action based on that stuff. And what did I just do? I wrote an article, I wrote a blog post that promotes another article that I wrote. And I did it and kept it consistent. And so that's the reason why we've created these offer profiles, is so that you can use them. Oh, here, hang on. One other thing real quick. So that full offer profile, you're like, okay, why would I want to create that full offer profile? Well, let's come over here to sales copy and we'll go to the super sales letter genie, so that I brainstormed that entire offer, right? So I can load my avatar. I'll do the copywriting. All right. So I'll load my copywriting avatar. I can load my bio. Okay. And I can load my offer.
Damn.
So for that ebook domination thing. And so now I click build. I just got to choose a couple of things. And I'm going to write an entire 10-page sales letter because I was able to create that offer stack. And what did I do? I was able to target the avatar, load my information, and load the offer. So now instead of the avatar and the offer being linked, we're decoupling them. That's going to be complete here in the next week, so that you can create an avatar a lot faster. Then you can create offers separately from the avatar, and you'll be able to load your information to be able to get stuff done a lot faster, a lot easier, a lot more consistently, and have a lot more versatility. So that's why we're doing this.
Yeah, I see. That blew my mind.
Yeah. And that's
Yeah.
the cool thing is that it's just getting better and better and better.
Mm.
And so literally now I can download the sales letter as an HTML page that I can copy and paste. And it also, but unlock
Oh.
your earning potential, how to launch your first ebook in just 1 week and start selling like a pro. What? So anyway, that's kind of the stuff that we're working on. And here it is in
Ooh,
Word, a little bit
look
more
at that.
formatting and stuff. All right. Anyway, so there you go.
Impressive, sir.
Yeah, that's cool. So, and we're going to be doing some more stuff with offers here in about 15 minutes on the Genie hacking call. So I would just tell y'all, if you're members of copyandcontent.ai, you should be excited because we've got some amazingly cool stuff already coming your way. But even over the next couple of weeks, just some super neat stuff. You're going to start seeing the those buttons start showing up. The one thing I would tell y'all is, just like an avatar, if you haven't saved an avatar in your account, you're not going to see the green load avatar button until you create an offer. You're not going to see that offer
Offer button. Yeah.
button. So,
All
anyway,
right.
so
Got some work to do, Jim. That's the beauty about this. Like every month,
new stuff.
it just keeps getting better.
Well, that brainstorm genie's cool though, right? How it'll
Man,
help you
so cool.
do that. I'm really pleased with that.
You should be.
That's pretty nutso cool. Um, so anyway, if you're a member, great. If you're not a member, you can become a member. Go to copycontent.ai and join before we raise the price, because we're getting ready to. We can't. It's getting to the point where it's stupid to leave it where it is with all the cool stuff that we got in there.
It keeps growing.
Absolutely. All right. So Brad's extremely excited. Vicky's excited. Tim's excited. Tim says we use this to make our insider guide. And Vicky's buckling up. Awesome. All right. Well, that's all I got. Stu, you got anything else?
No, that's it, sir.
Okay.
I'm all ears on this one. That was beautiful.
All right, cool. So everybody have a great day. We'll see you next time. For elite members, make sure you jump on the Genie hacking call here in about 13 minutes. Check your email for the link. Susan, of course, sent that out, and we'll see you all there. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.